Hey everyone, I passed 1,000 YouTube subscribers, well, hey! Thank you so much for supporting me and getting me to my first milestone. I said that once I got to the 1,000 I was going to do a Q&A video. So the last couple of weeks I've been putting it out to ask you to ask me questions, whether about health and fitness or something about my life. It could be anything. So I've chosen a select number of questions that people have posted to me, and let's jump straight into it. So question number 1 comes from Miss Louise K on Twitter. What's your favourite thing about being a PT? I love helping people. Simple as that. Absolutely love helping people. If someone comes to me, they're feeling down because of their weight or their mental health or something, I love to be able to help them. I love what I do, so for me to be able to, help others is great. I love meeting people from around the world. In my job you get to meet new people every day, so for me to be in a city like London where it's so multinational, you meet so many new people, and I love that. So yeah, help people. Thanks Miss Louise K for your question. Number 2 from Maria Peters on Facebook. If you could change your job in a split second, what would you want to do? Personally, I think I have the best job. I love what I do and I work for myself. However, if I could change it, Olympic athlete. I would love to be an Olympic athlete. They're so inspirational. The dedication, the hard work they put in for what they do, to be able to represent your country in a sport, be incredible. For me, I was a sprinter when I was younger, so I'd love to be 4x100 relay or 100 metres. I'd love that. I'm not saying I'd beat Usain Bolt. I'd give him a good run for his money, but we'll see. Otherwise, when I was younger, I always wanted to be a footballer. I always wanted to be a fighter pilot. So, if I could play for Spurs, that'd be awesome. Sorry if you're not a Spurs fan, but, come on you Spurs. I also love to be a DJ. I think that'd be brilliant. I'd love to be able to create music. I love house music. I'd love to be able to create that and perform it to people. It'd be brilliant. But you know what? I wouldn't change what I do. I love it too much. So thank you, Maria, for that. We go on to next question from Bonnie McBird. She's actually sent me a few questions. First one, what are 3 things that you tell someone who said they tried everything but just cannot lose the weight? So, number 1 would be take a step back and kind of analyse your life a little bit. You might need to look at your nutrition. Are you skipping meals maybe? Look at your workouts. How many times a week are you exercising? What are you doing? How many hours a night are you sleeping? What are your stress levels like? A lot of the time people jump straight into diets and things and they don't work and they can't work out why, but sit back and look at it, and you normally will find the answer there. Number 2 would be to seek professional guidance. So to come to someone like me or to a nutritionist or life coach, someone who can, be able to talk to you and, they've got a lot more knowledge and will be able to put you on the right track. Number 3 would be to set smaller, achievable goals. Too many people have a really long target. I want to lose a certain amount of weight by the summer or something. If you give yourself like a monthly or a weekly target, something very small, then you'll notice they'll be much easier to achieve, and then it means that the longer term goal will be much easier to get to. So take a step back and analyse, seek professional guidance, and set small achievable goals. So thank you for that, Bonnie. You've also sent me another question. Why is smiling good for health? Smiling's great for health. I get told I don't smile enough, so it's, if you give out something positive, you're going to get something positive back. It's going to lower your stress levels. So, unfortunately in a city like London, not enough people smile, so everyone needs to smile more. And so yeah, hope you're smiling watching this, me doing that. Next question, also from Bonnie. Is there a time of day that's best to exercise? Yes, whatever time suits your lifestyle. So if you start work later in the day, mornings are better for you. If you finish work early, evenings are better. If you have a nice lunch break and you have more energy at lunch. it's not the same for everyone. There's no optimal time. You look at your lifestyle and whatever works for you, you exercise then. Last question from Bonnie is, what is a great playlist for speed walking? To be honest with you, you probably like different music than what I do, so it's hard to say. For anyone that knows me, knows that I love Swedish House Mafia. Love them. And my favourite workout tune is Greyhound. That really pumps me up for a workout. So I'd have to say that. I mean, what do you like? You know, post in the comments below your favourite workout music, and you know, we'll see how we all compare. Thank you for that, Bonnie. Another question from Facebook from Emma Borges. I've mentioned her in previous videos before. She's a good friend of mine. If there was one tip you could give someone to improve their health and well-being, like the one most important, most impactful tip, what would it be? I say this to everyone. Do what you enjoy. Don't go out running because you feel like you have to, or, you know, something, but find an activity you really love. I love playing football. I love doing martial arts. I love playing tennis. You know, I'd much rather get my cardio exercise than going out for a run. You know, I'm not a fan of running myself. So if you enjoy it, you're going to want to do it more. You're going to be more passionate about it. You're going to give off more positive energy. So yeah, do what you enjoy. Thank you, Emma, for that one. Next question from Twitter. Sorry if I get this wrong. It's either Code YEUK or it's CODIUK. Asks, biggest misconception with regards to training. There are so many. So I just thought I'd pick the one that instantly come to my mind. And that is sit-ups create a six-pack. No, they don't. You hear so many people say I do 1,000 crunches a day or 1,000 sit-ups. All it's going to do is give you a bad back, and it's going to give you, you know, bad posture. You know, to get a six-pack, you know, first of all, your fat loss has got to go down, because it's only visible if you've got a low fat body fat percentage. So you look at your nutrition. Work all muscles of the core. You know, it's not just the muscles on the front. You have the obliques on the side. You have the lower back. You know, it all comes as one package. So, you know, variety of exercises, working a variety of muscles. Don't just crunch. You know, you're going to really do your back out. Thanks for that question. Next one comes from A Simple Mix on Twitter. Book you'd recommend? Yes. So, The Humans by Matt Haig. I love this book. It's my favourite book of all time. Absolutely love it. So I really recommend this if you've not read it. It's basically about an alien who takes the life form of a human, and he learns to see what it's like to live as a human. And you know, you're appreciating all the small things in life and everything. It's a brilliant book. So if you haven't, go out and buy that one. It's absolutely great. YouTube channel you'd recommend? I've chosen two. Number one, I try to grow my channel a lot, so I look to see how I can improve it. So I follow a guy called Daryl Eves, who creates videos on, you know, he's like a YouTube marketer, so how to properly tag your videos and descriptions and things, and so he's great, and you know, he's got a great personality about him, so I follow him. The other one for health and fitness is a woman called Carly Rowena. I'm sure most of you probably already know her. She's got about 200,000 followers or something. But she's great. She's got such a great energy about her, and she really gets you wanting to watch. And you know, the videos are so varied. She's always got a smile on her face, always happy. So you just want to watch. So I'm going to put links to both their channels below if you haven't seen them. But yeah, go check them out. Next question, most loved quote. I have two. Happiness is not a destination, it is a way of life. And dare to dream it and then go and do it. I love those, absolutely love them. I love quotes in general. I have them on things all over my apartment, and I have them all on my phone, and I post them on Twitter all the time, I'm sure a lot of you know. But yeah, those two. Last question from A Simple Mix. Best piece of advice you have received? I thought a lot about this. I couldn't tell you. What I would say is that Emma Borges, who I've mentioned before, she's given me so many pieces of great advice, and she's helped me through so much. So I'm just going to basically dedicate that question to her and say that best piece of advice has come from her. but she's given me so much I couldn't tell you what exactly. So thank you, A Simple Mix, for that. Next question. This is going to embarrass me now. So this comes from Theda Hubera on Facebook. She's a Spanish friend of mine. She said, how do you wish people to be happy, do exercise, eat healthy and smile in Spanish? I'm learning Spanish at the moment. She knows that, so she's decided to make me talk Spanish on this video. So I've researched how to say that. I'm really sorry if I get this wrong. For those of you that know Spanish, I've had to write this down. So, how do you wish people to be happy, do exercise, eat healthy and smile in Spanish? Deseo que la gente sea feliz, haga ejercicio, coma sano y que sonría. Sonría. I get that word messed up so many times. I thought that was okay. What do you think? Can you post in the comments, let me know, did I get any words wrong? Do I need to pronounce anything better? I don't know, I thought it was pretty good. So thank you, Theda, I'm going to get you back for that one. Next comes from Leanne Wilcox on Facebook. If you could be stranded on an island with one person only and one meal, who would it be with and what dish? If I was trying to get off the island, then Bear Grylls. He knows survival tactics, he'd probably know the best way to get off the island, so he'd be the best person to be with. If I was happy on the island and I just wanted to share it with someone, Eva Green. So you know my celebrity crush now. Absolutely stunning, so not a bad person to spend time with. The meal, stuffed crust, meat feast, pizza. Love it. If I had that one meal, it would have to be that each time. Thank you, Leanne, for the question. Last lot of questions coming from Breakaway Fit on Twitter. How tall are you? 5'8" or 173 centimeters. What TV shows do you like? I don't watch much TV. However, I'm a massive Downton Abbey fan. Have been since the first series. And weirdly, yesterday I sat on the tube next to the guy who plays Carson, the butler. I thought it was pretty cool. I love quizzes. So I love a program called Pointless. I love The Chase. I love, just questions, love it. And recently I've loved the Humans on Channel 4. Absolutely brilliant series. So if you haven't, check out those. But I love those. I've already done the question about favourite book, remember The Humans? Favourite type of cake? Chocolate fudge cake with hot chocolate sauce on top. Love it. I don't eat it regularly because obviously I try and look after myself, but if I'm going to treat myself, that's what it would be. That's all the questions, so thank you so much for everyone for posting those in to me. I want to try and do more of these kind of videos, so just feel free to ask questions in the comments section below, and if I get enough questions then I'll just keep doing them. I've enjoyed doing this and looking up all your questions, so just keep posting them in. To finish up, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what my future plans are for my channel. So what I'm going to be starting this week actually is I'm going to post motivational tips. It would just be like every day or maybe multiple times a week I'm just going to post one tip, whether it's a feel good tip or something motivational, and so that's coming. I'm also going to be starting a mental health series. So I've got Emma Borges, I'm going to be working with her on it. She works in hypnotherapy and things. I've also got a psychologist and other people that I'm looking, so maybe like once a month post a video discussing certain things to do with mental health and how you can improve on things and to be happier and healthier and things. I'm still working on it, but that's something that's coming. What would you like to see? Are there any particular workouts you'd like me to post, or is there anything that you've not seen on my channel that you really want me to do that will help you? Again, in the comments below, just let me know. I'm loving to get more ideas. I've got ideas for myself, but you're the people that I'm doing these for, so let me know what you like. Thank you so much again for supporting me. My next target of 2,500, so help me get there. If you watch this, then please give it a like on YouTube, give it a nice big thumbs up and leave me a comment. These help the videos and help my channel grow, so I'd love more support from you. But I'm going to leave you there, and I'll see you soon for my next video. Adios.